Emergency upload. I don't know what Wizard is gonna do about this, but this deck is weird. Hello everyone, it's your favorite Tolarian graduate here, and just a very quick emergency video here because I was trying to record a video for you guys and I ran into this abomination that you can see here. I don't even have to switch my camera, but we'll see. I'll show you guys in a sec. So, what do we have here? In ranked queue, I ran into this monster of a deck. Yeah, we have five non-lands and the rest is lands. Guys, we have somehow managed. The printing of Amped Raptor basically has made Tybalt's Trickery real again. This deck, very simple concept. You have the Alchemy card, well, the Baldur's Gate Alchemy Arena only card, Seek New Knowledge. It says seek two non-land cards, then put a card from your hand on the bottom of your library. The problem is that the Seek mechanic will ignore all the lands in your deck and only pick from the non-land cards, which means Seek New Knowledge, when you cast one of these, it can only hit your Seek New Knowledge, your Amped Raptor, or your Thassa's Oracle. So what this deck does is it casts a Seek New Knowledge, it mulligans, it abuses the hand smoothing algorithm, because the hand smoothing algorithm will try to give you a non-land card in your opening hand. So you can mulligan down to one if you need to, just to find the Seek New Knowledge. Then you cast the Seek New Knowledge on turn 2, which will find another Seek New Knowledge and one of these cards. You put one of these or a land on the bottom. Then you cast another Seek New Knowledge on turn 3 that can only find the other Seek New Knowledge and the other combo piece. And then on turn 4, you cast another Seek New Knowledge, which will then put Thassa's Oracle to the bottom of your library. And then because it's turn 4, you have 2 more lands. You can cast Amped Raptor, which will flip all your lands into exile because Amped Raptor doesn't put the cards back on the bottom of your library, and cast Thassa's Oracle from the bottom of your library to win the game. This deck, in my opinion, is not playing Magic. It's unfair. If it asks a simple question: can you interact with the stack, or do you have an effect that stops creatures from entering the battlefield and abilities triggering? If not, or casting stuff from exile. So Teferi beats this deck. Torpor Orb effects like Elish Nor Mother of Machines beat this effect, and Counter Spells beat this effect. If you don't have those, you lose. I guess Thoughtseize beats this deck too, but I actually have made an innovation to this deck that makes it so that Thoughtseize doesn't even beat you really. Originally, because this deck just does this, it had only basic lands, it had only islands and mountains. But I figured we might as well put some tech lands into this, because why not? So I have a bunch of surveil lands just in case we for some reason need to keep a hand with no knowledge, but realistically you don't. You just concede if you don't have it. And then I found Mystic Sanctuary. That's why I cut down a bunch of mountains and added steam. Actually, why is it not? Oh yeah, I only own 3 steam mints. But yeah, basically, you just do this. You have Mystic Sanctuary, and now even if they Thoughtseize your Seek New Knowledge, which is the only way a Thoughtseize deck can really interact with this deck, you just wait till turn 5, put Seek New Knowledge back on top with Mystic Sanctuary, and go. It's it's so annoying. Also, this deck's only fail rate was if the first Seek New Knowledge hits Oracle and Raptor, then you fizzled, right? Because then you have to draw through 50-ish cards before you can find the second Seek New Knowledge. Well, that's not a problem anymore, because if the first Seek New Knowledge hits those 2 cards, you just play out your lands until you can play a Mystic Sanctuary to put it back on top, and the turn after, this Seek New Knowledge will now guaranteed hit the 2 other Seek New Knowledges, so you can put your Thassa's Oracle on the bottom of your library and win the game. The only way this is disrupted is by counterspells or Thoughtseizing one of the creatures. I think this deck is stupid. It's worse than Tybalt's Trickery in my opinion. It's not. Don't get me wrong. It's not broken. It's by no means power level broken, but it's just weird because you'll see in like the couple games I put in this video, we're not playing Magic here. We're just. I don't care what my opponent is playing. If they kill me by turn 4, I lose. If they don't have interaction, I win. It's just. And the thing with Tybalt's Trickery is at least it was random what you get. This is a guaranteed win on turn 4 if they can't interact. So I don't know. I ran into this in the ranked queue. Like people are playing this in ranked. And like then I went to like the play queue just to see if you want 4 Seek New Knowledges or 3. I think 3 is pretty much optimal because 3 kind of lets you abuse the hand smoothing algorithm to find it, but then you don't have to combo you don't have to chain them for another turn. So play queue is full of this. Everyone's playing this in play queue. I don't know. I hate this deck. I think I don't. But that's the thing, right? What is Wizards gonna do? Like, what the hell can Wizards even do about this? They can't. They're not gonna ban in Timeless. You can't ban cards in Timeless. And even if you ban a card, if you ban Amped Raptor, you kill an entire decks. You kill the entire Boros deck if you ban Amped Raptor, right? You can't ban Thassa's Oracle, but because there are actual real decks that want to win with Thassa's Oracle, right? So that's not gonna happen. But first of all, you can't even ban cards in Timeless. You just restrict them, and there's only one copy of each in this deck. I guess we're a Lurrus deck. I guess we're allowed to play yeah, well, I guess why not? I guess we're allowed to play Lurrus. Like, that's so stupid. Sure. Sure, we're allowed to play Lurrus, because why not? I have 2 Meticulous Archives. So, oh wow, Lurrus actually makes it even worse. Lurrus makes it even worse. Lurrus now makes it so that even if they discard my Thassa's Oracle or my Amped Raptor, I can still win. I can still win, because I can still, okay, no, they can't, not if they discard Raptor. Wait. Yeah, I can still win. I can still win, because the way I win now, if they discard Raptor, I cast Lurrus, then I buy Raptor back, I cast Raptor, Raptor X's my entire library, I play a Mystic Sanctuary, put back one of those Deep New Knowledges, and next turn I cast Thassa's Oracle from the graveyard. I guess I'm allowed to be a Lurrus deck, but whatever. That's not the point. My point is, what are they gonna do? They're not gonna nerf or ban Seeing New Knowledge, dude. This card isn't good. It's only good specifically in this deck. So how are they gonna fix this deck? I don't know. They could nerf Seek New Knowledge to say seek 2 non-land cards not called Seek New Knowledge, so that it can't hit itself. But even then, it's still, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like this deck. I don't like the fact that this deck exists. Anyway, I'll show you guys some games to see, so you guys can see how silly it is. And yeah, I just realized, yeah, you can run Lurrus, but like Lurrus and Mystic Sanctuary are just like safety valves for this deck. This deck technically only needs basic islands and basic mountains, which also makes it a cool budget deck, I guess. Yeah, it's a 1 rare budget deck. Wow. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the games. Alright, so now you guys will see the main gameplay of this deck. It's just mulliganing until you find Seek New Knowledge. Boom. One mulligan. I'm abusing Arena. I have 3 copies of a card in my deck, and the rest is lands. So the hand smoothing algorithm will look at multiple hands and see which ones have non-lands, and give me the non-land hand, right? So now I just do this. I put back a... You only need 1... Oh wait, I mulliganed? Oh, well, I guess I threw. Whatever. Oh, it doesn't matter, because the hand smoothing algorithm will give me a hand with this again. It doesn't matter how many cards you have in hand. Like, let's see. Let's get a blue fetch, actually. Alright, we start with this. I'm gonna fetch anything. It doesn't matter what I fetch. But there you saw I misclicked and it doesn't matter. They're playing Springleaf Drum. That's interesting. I also added some of these so you can seek cards like this. It basically abuses the seek mechanic. Sure, we'll keep an island because it lets us Mystic Sanctuary. Ornithopter. Mono red artifacts. Probably gonna be... Oh no, wait. Chromatic Star? I don't know what they're playing. Alright, pass the turn. Yeah, they're playing Rakdos artifacts. Nice. Into battlefield, opponent discards a card. Sure. 90% of my card. Let me... No, wait. Let me not do that. 90% of my deck is lands, so I don't really care if I have to discard a card. I'm going to draw a land anyway. End of their turn. Seek New Knowledge. And I find a Raptor and a Seek New Knowledge. So now I can put a land to the bottom. Play a land. Then I'll wait for their end step and win next turn. They have to kill me now. They have to kill me now or make me discard the Raptor or something. I don't know. But I win next turn because my deck currently only consists of Seek New Knowledge and Thassa's Oracle. So, yeah, this Seek is going to find exactly those 2 cards. I'm going to put the Oracle on the bottom and then win the game. Does this make me discard on attack on? Okay, it doesn't make me discard on hit. It only makes me discard on ETB. If it made me discard on hit, this game might have been interesting. Or if they can make me discard somehow, this game might become interesting. Because then I have to get Lurrus. It's the top card of their library. A card at random from their graveyard and a card at random from their hand. You may cast the spell. This sucks. I'm gonna seek in response. And put the Oracle to the bottom. As long as they don't hit Amped Raptor here, I don't care. Oh, they hit Amped Raptor. They're so lucky. This is at random, right? This is at random. Yeah, okay, they won. They won because they hit Raptor. Okay, concede. That's what this deck does. It's just if you can beat it, you can beat it. If you can't, you can't. They got lucky because I'm pretty sure this is at random from their hand. Yeah, they hit a 50-50. If they hit my Seek New Knowledge, it wouldn't have mattered. I would have still just won because Thassa Oracle is at the bottom of my deck. The rest is lands, and Raptor would have ramped into it. But they got lucky and hit a 50-50, so it doesn't matter. Like, this deck is just unhealthy for the format, in my opinion. Not again. Not again. Keep. Put away this land and this land. They are probably playing Domain Zoo, but because I'm on the play, I don't know if they can kill me fast enough. They have to kill me by their turn 3. I think I'm gonna fetch a Steam Fence so that I can Mystic Sanctuary if I need to. And like, I'm putting too much thought into this deck too. Ruby Medallion. They're trying to do Ruby Storm? That's cool. I'm putting too much thought into the deck, by the way. Like, you don't have to think this much to play this deck. Like, you can just play full basics. So, Seek Knowledge, Amped Raptor. Let's put the mountain to the bottom. What's in my deck? I have one Seek and one Thassa. If the top card is Seek here, I could win. Okay, it's not. What's the turn? Unstable Amulet. They have to kill me now, or else they lose. Double Amulet, that's cool. That's really cool. Reckless Impulse. What's this? Past Dead Flames. Well, they're actually playing Ruby Storm. That's really cool. They're actually playing a cool deck, but unfortunately it doesn't matter. They're just gonna lose. Because this will hit Seek Knowledge and Thassa's Oracle. I put Thassa's Oracle at the bottom. Then I cast Amped Raptor, and then I flip my entire deck into the graveyard, into exile, and play Thassa's Oracle. Meow. Yep. And that's how you win with a deck that's 90% lands in Timeless. My deck is empty. Thassa's Oracle on the stack. And they die. This is what I mean. Like, it's like, yeah, you're playing Ruby Storm, which is actually really cool. I like, because Ruby Storm is really good in Modern, but in on Arena we're missing a couple key cards, which is like all the red rituals. We don't have them on Arena, so you kind of have to figure out how you want to do it. We have Grape Shot though, but like I love the idea of like winning with unstable amulets because they're just gonna cast a bunch of spells from exile, and from their graveyard, right? And then they'll like just keep looping them and burning me out. But they set up for too long. If you set up for too long, you're just gonna die to this combo because it's a guaranteed turn 4 win. I find it super annoying and boring. I'll be straight up with you guys. I hate this deck. I hate it. I think it ruins the fun of playing Magic. It ruins the fun of playing Timeless, and it's not because of power level. It's because of the way the deck plays. The deck is super like it's like in its own echo chamber. It doesn't care what my opponent is playing as long as they don't kill me or discard my cards. I don't know. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm actually happy for my Crabomination opponent in the first game, who was able to Crabomination away my Amped Raptor. They got lucky, but I mean, that's what this deck is. Like, this deck is just, are you lucky enough to be playing a deck that can beat me or not? Like, it's that simple. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, I hate it. I just hate it. Straight up. Teferi Time Reveler is going back into my decks. Alright, this guy's hopefully playing Eldrazi. I mean, hopefully not. I want my opponents to win here. I don't like this deck. Alright, let's abuse the hand smoothing algorithm and mulligan until we hit Seek New Knowledge. And yeah, you really only need one red land to win the game because Amped Raptor only costs one red. So the rest can be islands so that you can Mystic Sanctuary if you need to. Mulligan. Mulligan. Oh, wow, we found it. Let's put all this away. We can keep a mountain, but actually I don't want to keep a mountain. I'd rather have islands. You can win off of I can just play a Thundering Falls. That doesn't stop me. That stops me if they can discard me somehow. But that doesn't beat me. If they can make me discard, that beats me, but that doesn't actually beat me. Basically, this makes so I only have one shot, because the Mystic Sanctuary doesn't work here. Target player mills. Sure. They hit all lands. They could help me here. If they hit my Seek New Knowledges, I win. I just win. Surveil. Sure, let's keep a land. Doesn't matter. I'm going to play this on their end step. If they mill a Seek New Knowledge, I win. If they mill a Thassa's Oracle, I lose. Or if they mill the Amped Raptor, I lose. Oh? They milled the Seek New Knowledge. They just lost themselves the game. No. Did they? Yeah, I think they... Did they lose? Yeah, they lost. They lost, right? Because I... No, because the Oracle isn't at the bottom right now. The Oracle is somewhere in the deck. Ah, okay, yeah, they didn't lose, but they almost lost. Let's put the Raptor back. Maybe I shouldn't have put the Raptor back in case they mill. Actually, no, the Raptor's at the bottom, so there's not a big chance they mill it. They can't even mill it, really, because I can just Seek New Knowledge in response to anything. Yeah. What you got? Base, sure. Not 30 cards in library. This mill's 15, right? They've lost, right? They have no way to win. They're gonna mill me for 15. In response, I Seek New Knowledge. This will definitely find this. Thassa's Oracle goes to the bottom. They can mill all they want now. I don't even want to emo. I feel bad for them. They're playing a really cool Exile Mill deck, and they just lose because my deck just wins guaranteed if you can't interact with it. That's really unfortunate. Nice try, though. Like, it's just... I hate Mill. I hate Mill, but they just... I feel bad for them losing. I genuinely feel bad. They cast some Mill spells, and it just doesn't matter. It's just so sad. I find it sad. Yeah. Time to once again abuse the hand smoothing algorithm. Mulligan. 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 Oh, wow, we keep 2. Actually, no, wait, hold on. It's actually more optimal to keep a fetch land. This is what I mean, like, it doesn't matter. We are highly likely to hit anyway. This is the Self Mill deck. They can have a draw that heals us on turn 4. It's not impossible. Like, unless we see the Thassa's Oracle here. Oh my good... Wait. This is a turn 3, right? This is a turn 3. Because I bin this. Yeah, this is a turn 3 with... Oh my... Is it turn 3? No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not turn 3. I got scared for a second. Holy cow. It's not turn 3. But it's close. Because being able to graveyard one of these early means that there's less hits for this in the deck. So, alright, they get a Creeping Chill and a Narco. Ouch. Seek new knowledge. Says good game. I still need to get through one Seek, unfortunately. If he has a Flare of Denial, that's really good. Glimpse himself. Because he does play Flare of Denial, but he didn't have one last time, so... Flare of Denial. He has it. That's the only way we lose. So, again, this deck isn't power level bannable, but it's like, it's just not fun. Like, we didn't play Magic this game. I was constantly just digging for my combo pieces, and he was trying to find Flare of Denial. That's not, it doesn't, his creatures didn't matter. He could have had all lands Flare of Denial in hand, and it would have still beat me, right? So, it doesn't really matter. Like, that's what my problem with this deck, but... I don't need to show you guys more games, in my opinion. This deck isn't necessarily powerful, it's just boring. So, let's go to the wrap-up, I guess. Alright, we're back for the wrap-up. Not much to say, man. This deck is just boring, annoying, whatever you want to call it. I think this deck is unhealthy for the format, worse than Dark Ritual Necropotence, and you know my stance on Dark Ritual Necropotence. I think that thing needs to be banned and restricted. But... this deck is just lame. It abuses the hand. It breaks Arena, not the actual game. It abuses the hand smoothing algorithm to find this card. Then this card, unfortunately, the Seek mechanic. It's a cool mechanic, but it can be abused like this, right? Where you just, it guarantees find your combo on turn 4, and then you just win, right? I find that not very fun to play against, or even to play. I didn't enjoy any of the games I played. I was always rooting for my opponents. Even the Mill player, I was rooting for him. Like, I'm sorry, but like that's just when you have the control guy rooting for Mill, you know this deck is bad. Yeah, and that's just it, right? It just asks, can you counter the spell? If you can't, you lose, right? So yeah, I mean, obviously there's some cool innovations in Mystic Sanctuary and Lurrus, but the deck at its core is just basic lands, Amped Raptor, Thassa Oracle, and 3 Seeking Knowledges, and I just think this is unhealthy for the format. It breaks it, but like, it's like mathematically breaking the game, not the actual Magic game. It's not like Tybalt's Trickery, where like I counter my 0-drop or I counter my Cascade spell to then cascade into to trigger Trickery into something cool. Like, that's not what this is doing. It's just saying, look, I have these mechanics that are built into the game itself, the hand smoothing algorithm and seeking, and I'm gonna use that to guarantee a win on turn 4. So now the only way I lose is if my opponent can somehow deal with it, and I think that's just unhealthy for the game in general. Like, from a game design standpoint, that's unhealthy. So this is just a short rant about that. If you haven't any idea how Arena could fix this, I think the only good idea I've had so far is to make Seek New Knowledge not be able to seek itself. That's the only way I've found it. We had a deck in Timeless that they deemed annoying, which was the deck that had a bunch of ley lines, and then cast Fragment Reality on its own ley line to put a Geist of Saint Traft onto the battlefield on turn 1. Geist of Saint Traft is a hexproof 3-mana creature. I'll just put it on screen. And it makes an angel, so it's kind of like an aggro deck, and but it's hard to deal with, right? And they nerfed Fragment Reality to only target opponent's stuff. So we've seen a deck that was abusing not arena mechanics, but like alchemy mechanics to like cheese wins be nerfed. So maybe they'll do something about this. I don't know if this is going to be on their threat radar, but by uploading this video, I hope to just contribute to people making Arena aware of this. And I feel like this needs to be nerfed or changed or whatever. Obviously, banning and restricting isn't going to affect this deck, so I think you just have to nerf Seek New Knowledge to not be able to find other cards named Seek New Knowledge. And then, because for fair decks, that won't... Well, you could also make it shuffle the library afterwards, but I think that would change the card's identity. The identity of Seek New Knowledge is to put a card at the bottom of the library. So I feel like just nerfing it so that it can't find other copies of itself should fix the problem while still keeping decks that use this card fairly the same, right? So yeah, that's about it from me. I just wanted to make this video real quick. I'm also recording a real video for you guys, so don't worry, that's coming. But yeah, that's about it. I'm the control guy, and this is an emergency, but I bid you all farewell. Peace.